Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. You already know what time it is. Let's get some music up in here. What we got? Tuesday's vibe. Hey, vibing with my peoples. Sample flipping and trash talking part 2. If you don't know how this works, how it works is right now I'm about to tweet this out and just let everybody know what's going on. But I will have, the chapters built into the live, on the replay or whatnot. I know YouTube has changed some things subtly, so, and yeah, I like to give shout outs and stuff like that. What's going on, Aaron Dixon? What's good? We're gonna talk about some stuff, man. Music Man, always a pleasure to see you. Silent Ben Productions, what's going on? Yeah, we got to talk about that too in the beginning. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna pull this up. The vibes, baby. The vibes. All right. Should be. Yeah. 21 people watching right now. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. What's good? I got a messy room right now. Yeah. Let's go ahead and start with the shout outs here. Adonis the Don, what's good? Dr. Indy, what's going on? Always a pleasure. Lick 'em Low, 88, what's good? Virus, music, what's poppin'? The Kings Matter, what's good? Says Beast, what's going on? Hey, let's talk about that 61P. Oh, new member in this bitch. Ooh. Hey. Carbon Vibes is in the building. Member for a hot minute. God bless you. Viral Beast is in the Viral Beats. Yeah, I ain't doing it this long today. What's going on? Viral was on his burner account. He was on his burner account. Come on, hell no. You shouldn't have been talking shit. Zom City in the building. What's good? So let's talk about that Key 61. I don't know what about. There was some news today and shit. I was trying to get to it, but there was a whole bunch going on that I had to handle behind the scenes and I'm just playing a little bit of catch up. That's why, and I'm learning to let videos the videos rock. You know what I'm saying? So, but the AKAI Force just received a pretty significant update. Beforehand, I always did this test every single time, and then I just finally just mentioned it to AKAI along with other people. Why can't the MPC beats be pulled up in the AKAI Force, and the obvious thing with the arranger, So what did AKAI do? Finally, they allow people to open up the MPC Live XO1, all that stuff, the current generation MPC stuff inside of the AKAI Force. Now I know for a fact that not everybody wants to get an AKAI Force just to get access to a feature that they want on the MPC. I mean, come on now. But yeah, it's good. Word. I'm sitting here reading viral stuff, man. But yeah, it is about 43 degrees. It's cold outside in ATL. But it's clear sky stuff. So you would love to grab your Force unit? Man, I got mine for like $600. I got it used and I was just telling myself, like, I'm not gonna sell this shit. Like, why would I sell it? Let me see if I can pull up the news here. I'm a little unorganized because of things. But I'm gonna get into it there. Oh, well, it's front page here. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just pay some bills, pay it forward to all the people that we work with at 16levels.com, because why not? I'm gonna give this a little nudge down because I think it's a little too loud. Let me go ahead and turn this up. Boom, boom, boom. Got a little bit of background noise. I guess I could bump it up a little bit. I just couldn't hear myself. But, you know, so let's go ahead and pay it forward here. Yeah. So first off, man, big shout out before we even get into it. Big shout out to everybody, all the new members, the members that helped support this channel this year, man. Greatly appreciated. All the people that watched this channel and has supported it over the past couple of years. You know, it's been great, and I just want to tell you guys that I appreciate you, because it makes no sense not to tell you guys how much I really do, because without you guys, what would I do? You feel me? But to Tire State. Where you at, Farrell? You in Seattle? I know you said something about moving or something like that. I know you was talking, you know, I don't want to put your business out there because, you know, you my broski for real. And by the way, again, I found all the files for all the stuff that, you know, I usually do like a casual collaboration stream. I'm going to bring a community stream back during the holiday season where I will collaborate with people, you know what I'm saying, that's a part of our Discord or whatnot, and all that information is in the description box. Just go to my social media, my Linktree, and you can find my Discord, or you can go to the YouTube channel, just click on the avatar, my avatar, and then it should have the information at the top right side of the screen. So yeah, that's how you would get access to that. And you know, we have something about collaboration. I haven't been in there as often as I should. But anyway, so bill paying and all that good stuff. So we had dropped some new packs today. And, you know, if you want to access the 16levels.com, I still have the Cyber Week sale going on right now. And, you know, I'll just go ahead and blow it up for you, because there's people that are always saying that they don't see nothing. Always check the top part of the website to see what deals are going on right now. And, you know, you can sign up for our affiliate program and to earn money. That doesn't mean that you just sign up and then you just make money. No, you got to put in some work. Just like how I had to put in work making videos and stuff, you got to put in work promoting something that you believe in. Don't just be out there promoting stuff just for the sake of that you're getting money. We got to talk about that a lot more and address that, because we need all the funny shakers, the funny movers out of our community, because all they're doing is just bleeding us. And well, they're not bleeding me because I'm not dumb, but a lot of you guys are being because you're ignorant to the game. These guys are getting money for products that are undeserved of that. Dick McGuffin in the building! But yeah, we're going to be talking a lot of shit today. You know that. And we're going to be making some beats. But yeah, Cyber Week bundle deals, of course. And then we had the 50% off of sample packs, kits, preset banks, and courses. Use the code CW2022. It was BF2022 for Black Friday, but it's Cyber Week. And I'm not changing my artwork on my website because I love this artwork. Anyway, so, you know, we got some new stuff on deck. All you have to do is just go over here to Shop All. If you want to go to Shop All, you can go anywhere around here and you can go to different genres. But, so we're in Shop All right now because I just added the stuff. Go over here, click on this little thing right here. And move this up a little bit. And you always can check, you know, new to old. And then it shows you all the new stuff that we got on deck. Of course, we dropped this during the Black Friday, you know, DJ Payne One's Painkiller sample pack, which is fire. The sample that you're hearing right now comes from this pack right here. DJ Payne One has some dope shit, dug it out, did a damn thing on the last stream. And Phonk Bunny, which I'm gonna do a demo video so people can see that, you know, they can get busy on that. And I probably might dig into that tonight. Then we have Groovy Gems by Sonicgems, and there's a 1 in a volume 2, Barillas and Passionata and Revelation. I'll probably be digging into Groovy Gems in a second. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get this thing over here. But yeah, it's a lot going on. Let me go ahead and turn this down, and we're gonna get to some other music here. Boom, boom, boom. Go to the MPC real quick. It's a little preliminary thing I gotta do because I wanna dump some samples onto here, if that makes sense. Don't save, don't save. What does it save? because it just seems like there's nothing wrong with it. Then we'll get into computer mode. It's foggy in England. That sounds like some beautiful shit. What we got going on? I can hear. I always mute the wrong thing, but yeah, there we go. So now we ain't got that annoying sound. I can go back to this camera angle right here. And I'm gonna wait for the hard drive to pop up. Boop. Continue without scanning because I don't trust that shit. And give me that folder. Yeah. Let me dump these samples in here. Sample stuff. And we don't have sample gems in there yet. So let's go ahead and go to desktop. I ain't got no pornography on here, so we ain't got to worry about that. Let's go here and my Ableton Live backups, just in case that version wasn't working for me, but I'm in Ableton Live 11, so obviously it is. And let's get that Sonicgems folder. We needs that. You feel me? All right, Sonicgems right here. I'm not totally blind, guys. Bop. We're gonna put that in here, and then while that's doing that, we'll just go ahead and discuss some things. We was just already talking about, we're paying the bills here. But yeah, so some new information from AKAI. AKAI has did a little bit of an update. They didn't really tell me about it or anybody else. They just announced it. Why is it not showing now? That's weird. Oh, there it goes. It's gonna come right here. MPC key 61, MPC update, MPC beats. Yeah, break into the AKAI Force feature update 3.2. And so basically what this update has in store is that you can bring cross-grade stuff. But for those who don't know, there's been some updates to the MPC that they brought over to the Force, which is cool because I was thinking about doing my not MPC, but my AKAI Force stuff. So, you just get the MPC plugins down there on the AKAI Force, which is pretty dope. The AKAI Force used to have Hype Synth, which was totally dope. And, now we can use Hype Synth and it's free on the MPC, but now all the new standalone plugins are available for the Force. New sounds mode. So I'm guessing that has to do with just the new UI as far as like selecting sounds. The new air effects like Air Flavor Pro, Air Flavor, and so forth. Probability and ratcheting. I see that being a little bit more efficient on the AKAI Force than it is on the MPC. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it on the MPC, but automation snapshots. Okay, now we're talking. I don't know nothing about that. The Force Tuner, of course, that's on the MPC 2.11, so that's cool. Yeah, so that's pretty dope. And then, of course, if you already purchased it, I think this is the last week where you can get the plugins for $199. The last week, I think it stops on Sunday, I believe. But one of the features that they just talked about was just you can bring over your MPC projects to the AKAI Force, which, Lord, I always thought it was gonna happen, but now it actually happened. There we go. Oh, it has mute groups now. The drum synth. I don't know what a TUI project pop-up gets in addition F key. I don't know what that's about. Arpeggiator settings. Okay. Well, I guess that might be a thing. Now contains some support for Ableton Link version 3.0. All right. But the thing was the MPC shit. But I have a video for that. It'll be a simple video. Goddamn splice. Anywho, but yeah, that's cool. But yeah, might as well get into the proceedings of the evening, right? As far as the shit talking. All right, so I expect that people, this has been insane. This has been insane. So this video right here has set the internet on fire, and I don't know why it should. set the internet on fire right now, because I think the obvious thing is this right here. The plugin is bad. So what happened was, uh, 2Clicks, whatever the company, 2Clicks software company by Kyle Beats, they ended up stopping the distribution of Sandbox. And yeah, rightfully so. I think it was rushed. I think what the idea was to get it out on Black Friday because everybody's spending their money, get as much money as humanly possible, have everybody have that, have your influencers come out and push that product as well so that you can get maximum income from it. And the reason why it didn't work was because me and Weaver Beats, unlike last time with and I didn't even do a video on drip, mind you. We was on top of things. And to be fair, I was trying to give this plugin I was trying to give it a fair shake because, why not support your fellow content creator? I don't have a beef with freaking Kyle Beats, man. Like, what the hell? I don't care. I don't watch his content or anything like that because it's not my steez. But at the same time, I advocate for people to do great things and not to rely on resources rely on income from these companies, that are quite larger. I'm all for that. I advocate for content creators to do their own thing because we do our own thing at 16 levels, but the problem with that is the product wasn't good. Now, I think it was a general consensus that people knew, just if you watched the video, you could tell that there was no cap in my rap. I mean, during the purchasing process, $77 came out of my account, and it wasn't obvious that, you had to click on one or the other. It just wasn't. And from that point on, I was just like, oh, okay, well, whatever. It's $77. It's 1 year. I cancel it or whatever. Let's go and see what this plugin is about. The plugin wasn't good. It just wasn't good out the gate. Like, it crashed my MIDI controller drivers. Like, how do you accomplish that? The installation process, awful. I mean, let's go to the installation process. I mean, there's no way in hell in modern times in 2022, I shouldn't be able to pick out which drive I want to, or which directory I want to install a VST plugin. So by default, it was just going to the C drive. So that was a problem. And another thing I didn't note, because I obviously don't have the plugin on my computer anymore, I had to delete the files. There was no freaking uninstall button. So it was pretty rushed. And I know some people were saying in the comments, it was like, oh, well, he's a one-man band and all this. I was like, no, he has a team of people that he's worked with. But the thing was, it was supposed to be a cash grab. And it was supposed to be a cash grab for the holiday season to maximize the income for the, first quarter, which is cool. If the plugin itself, the actual product itself was good. And then the subscription service clearly wasn't even warranted for a VST plugin that already has everything going for it right now. Like, what were you really gonna do for the next couple of years? Like, you need to, like, stuff like that needs roadmaps. I would compare that to what Elon Musk did to Twitter. Come on, hell no. And it's like, dude, come on, man. Like, it wasn't good. So, we had the apologists out there. Thank you for the sub. We had the apologists out there, right? There's people that were apologizing for, and saying that Kyle ignored the haters and stuff like that. And see, that's the biggest problem within our community right there. We got people that are so blinded by the light. They are so freaking blinded. Yes. Dude, and the specs, like Viral's pointing out right there, I was like, dude, those specs are ridiculous for a VST plugin. Like, those are specs of the minimal requirements. You would think that it was Final Cut Pro or some shit. Like, bruh, like, yeah, it was definitely kitty litter. It wasn't a sandbox. It was kitty litter. Thank you for the sub. But dude, like there's no excuse for that. And I honestly think that people don't like to hear the truth. But it's good to have, my fellow content creators pretty much not play pussyfoot and allow somebody to just monetize the community at large for nothing. You know, I mean, the plugin in itself, even if we was to break it down, it wasn't evolutionary, but it doesn't have to be evolutionary. All you need is some good sounds, like thank you for the sub. People going crazy, huh? But yeah, it doesn't have to be evolutionary or anything like that. It just has to work at least bare minimal. That's what I would expect from a VST plugin that I spent $77 on. But it just did not work. Come on, and it just finds this. It just bewilders me that there are still people, because for all the people that were like, oh well, damn, good to see that somebody didn't tap dance for any money. And I don't have a problem with people tap dancing, but tap dancing for something that is good. We got to be more accountable for what the sponsorships we take. For prime example, I could have took a sponsorship from established titles, and they offered me about what $13,000 for a few video sponsorships. Good money, very good money, clearly, and money that could have been used, for whatever during the holiday season. But me doing the due diligence, the research, found out that it was a scam ass company. But imagine, if some other content creators out here were given that same offer, they would have did it. They would have just did it and wouldn't have gave a fuck, and just would have been like, oh, well, they'll forgive me. I make great beats, and everybody tunes into me, and I get 100K views. Like, they will do that. They'll continuously do that. And that happens far too much. It's just like FTX. FTX sponsored a lot of people's financial YouTube channels, and they paid them good money. And look at the state that FTX is in. I know I might be a little bit over y'all guys' head when I talk about stuff like this, but I observe many different things, many different markets, many different niches while I'm watching YouTube, and it's a responsibility that we have as content creators not to just go and fall for anything, or to have someone's back because we don't like the person. And then I also said, and I also found out I was watching a content creator earlier today. He's like, "Oh well, Kyle has haters," and I'm like, bro, me and Weaver, we far from being haters. We don't give a fuck what this man does, but we also care that when we're walking into something that is in our niche, and people are looking for our opinions, they trust our opinions. So if we were to say, oh man, don't worry about the bugs, don't worry that it takes up like 8 gigs of hard drive space. A fucking VST plugin is supposed to be on the level of Serum, right? It takes up 8 gigs of hard drive space. Holy shit. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and far less functional. 8 gigs of RAM. Like, not 8 gigs of RAM, but 8 gigs of hard drive space. It's just like, come on, dog. Like, come on. And the dude, he goes and talks about, and I may react to it. I don't think I want to really react to it because, I don't want the content creator to have an easy job getting to where he needs to be. I've given enough people a platform, and they haven't earned it like how I've had to earn it over the past 15 years on YouTube. But it's just messed up. It's just hilarious that, there's people that are apologists out there. And then they'll say that, oh, well, people are hating on Kyle because they got a beef with Kyle. Like, come on, bro. Like, who gives a shit? Like, all this dude's going to do is another FL Studio melody tutorial video again, and from different angles, and that's gonna get him X amount of views because almost like the vast majority of people watch freaking Fruity Loops content. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's not a shot. This is actual factual. Just look at his content. But yeah, it's not about hating. It's about that the product was really bad and that you should avoid it at all costs. And we look at this space, And the reason why people tend to go to cats like YC Studio and Weaver Beats and, you know, a small handful of people that will just have an objective opinion like Ben Jordan or something like that, even for products that are halfway decent or decent, like, because there's so much damn toe tapping and shilling on this platform, it's not even refreshing anymore. And it's done for $1 or a free piece of gear. Dude, like, bruh, it to me, what made me pivot off of damn FL Studio because it became so much of a scam and so many different people were just ripping other people's content and repurposing it under a different face audience. And I understand that, but you know, when Gary Vee started this whole entire catalyst of copy people, which I mean, it's hard to be creative as is, but when you're you and when people start taking that narrative and just using that as a purpose for them to be a lazy content creator, bro, it just made me just dislike not only doing VST plugin reviews, but using FL Studio, because I use FL Studio. So it's like, it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Dr. Octagon. But and it's just weird. It's not about the hatred for, you know, on-set content creator, dog. It's just about the simple fact that a product was not good. He needs to take that feedback. I mean, I could definitely for sure help. And then there was another thing that I saw in the comments. Someone was like, "Oh, well, the reason why he doesn't do a demo is because it hurts small companies." You damn right it hurts small companies. You know why? Because if you have a shit product and someone tries it out for free and realizes that it's a shit product, you don't deserve their money. It's the way that companies stand behind their product is by giving out a demo version. No freaking shit. It will hurt them. But there's plenty of companies that give away free plugins that are beyond the level of Sandbox. Are you kidding me? That are actually as good or better than some of the bigger companies out there. They give it away for free, period. They don't collect nothing. Or they do donations and still don't get anything. And I shine a light at a lot of those companies and content creators and stuff like that all the time. So don't try to bring that as a talking point. It's stupid. Yeah. I bought Vital. I was like, dude, look, it's cool. Now I'm gonna tell you the truth. One thing I don't like about Vital is you open up two of them motherfuckers and then that thing starts becoming a CPU shit show. And that's true to Helm too as well. Like Helm, you're only gonna open that thing once. And the DSP is going to take over every piece of your RAM. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Vital's pretty good, but that's a good point, though. You could do a demo version and make well. Like, plenty of companies have done so. I remember when Yuhi did nothing but free sims. And then they turned around and started doing paid sims because they earned the trust of the community at hand. So if you're going to tell me that you should, just because you have clout and a lot of subscribers, that you deserve money for putting out a abysmal product or just a below, not even below average, like horrible product, then something's wrong. Or either that's a burner account. I think it might be a burner account. Let's be real. But yeah, I digress. That whole entire situation with that plugin, man, as I talk my shit, is hilarious at best. It's just hilarious. Like, come on, man. There's no excuse for that. I like the glitch machine plugins. Yeah, somebody compared the Sandbox to glitch machines. Come on now. When I saw that comment, I started laughing like, dude, glitch machine plugins are super duper underrated and super duper good. They're just super duper difficult to use. And the person that does the demonstrations for him, he uses too many $1 million words. So it's hard for people to grasp the concept for that plugin. But I've used a couple of their plugins and still do. No Name Flame. Okay, mommy. I bought the Kyle Beats plugin, and for some reason, when I load two instances of my FL Studio crashes. For some reason, my CPU gets super big. Dude, you was able to open up 2 instances of it? I could barely open up 1. That shit was horrible. Like, I was like, dude, there's no way that my computer cannot handle this. Like, there's no freaking way. So, I'll give you a free Kyle Beats. I'll give you some free advice. Whoever makes the sounds for your Sandbox plugin, fire them immediately. And this is why I say this. They should not have to use 5 or 6 different effects just to make the sound interesting. When you use that many effects on one sound in a plugin, your DSP, it's going to be a DSP nightmare. And you might have to retool the DSP code for the most part. Because it had too many dramatic spikes just for me loading the initial preset. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure they knew that. I would compare this shit to like Cyberpunk 2077. For those who play video games, you know how bad of a release Cyberpunk 2077 was. Holy shit! And me and son, my young one, Justice, we played that game. We still laughed at all the T-posing and all this stuff, But I don't even know if I can compare it to Cyberpunk 2077 though, because even though it was glitchy and shit, it was still enjoyable. Wow. I mean, truth be told, like, I'm trying not to laugh.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
I'm just saying, dog. It was.
Oh, hell no.
Okay. It was still enjoyable, though. Oh, my God. I'm ashamed of myself. No, I'm not. Well, I mean, it's Cyberpunk 2077 is definitely worth playing now. Like Cyberpunk was so bad. I'm gonna tell you about how bad Cyberpunk 2077 was. It was handled in the same fashion as a Kyle Beast doing the Sandbox, except Sandbox had his own website and the 2 clicks and all that crap. It was removed from the Sony store, and I think it was removed from like every other store too. But it was removed from the Sony online store. Because people wanted refunds so bad, they threatened to sue. It was just that big of an issue because it had so many bugs. And the game crashed. Like, I got to the last level, got as much stuff as I could. And I just like, you know what? I don't even want to beat it. Because it's just like, dude. Yeah, I had the original PS. Well, I still had the PS4. I was looking for another PS5. But yeah, like running that shit on the PS4 is like impossible. But I have the gaming laptop to run Cyberpunk 2077 like it's supposed to, and run it like how it's supposed to look like and shit. Yeah, he said the jacket is pretty cyberpunk. It really is. Oh man, the clothes in that game were amazing. That was kind of it was kind of the thing I really like. Oh. I see you, DJ Hurricane in the building. Was good? Dennis, what's going on? Mont Dog, James Allen Rom and his biatch. Gradient Ledge was good. Oh Lord. But yeah. So I think the biggest lesson for Kyle is just don't roll out something and have a game plan, a marketing game plan that leaves the customers, your consumers, out. I think the biggest thing that you always do as someone that is inspiring to have a business is to listen to your customers and put your customers first. Now, I haven't checked to see if I got a refund because he sent out a letter talking about all you have to do is reply refund to get a refund. I will check that, and I will do a video, and I will go all the way ham if I didn't get a refund, because I did exactly what the email said. It was like, just reply refund, you get a refund, and you know what I'm saying? We'll see. Did I ever watch Gunboy make beats? Yeah, I've seen Gunboy make beats. I mean, how many times can I see someone click on a button? I mean, his beats are great, but it's not. There's a different level of entertainment for me when it comes to someone that's making beats in FL Studio. It's just not. It's not inspiring to me. Not when I did it for 20 plus years. Now, for someone that's younger, I think that he's very inspiring. But he's not a garbage producer though. That one thing I won't stand for that. And I do feel I empathize with him for the situation that he had. Yeah, we already talked about that. Studio One tutorials as are you taking the songs to listen to today? No. I'm not listening to any songs today. I'm just over here talking shit and reading the comments and stuff like that. But what I am gonna do is get into the beat making because I did say sample flipping, right? So let's go ahead and get into that. I'm on deck here. I just gotta make sure that the MPC is on point and exit out of controller mode. And I'll just answer questions or whatnot. But no, we're not gonna do that. Not today. Sunday. I don't know about this Sunday, but probably next Sunday. And I'll announce it and make sure everybody knows that. What is your favorite genre to make? At this current moment, it would probably be house music because house music has a lot of room to grow. And I think a lot of the house music scene that I'm paying attention to is pushing the envelope a little bit harder, and there's a lot of more growth. My favorite house producer clearly is K-Tronada. Stefan Ringer definitely brought, when he came over to the house and he showed me some things on the MPC and how he operates and stuff like that. He truly inspired me. Byron the Aquarius, Ricky Tinez, which is a YouTube content creator on here, and shout out to Ricky Tinez because he made me and Steph's relationship possible. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the house music scene as a whole. You know what I mean? So big shout outs to Ricky Tinez over there at Electron now, formerly at Novation. But yeah, we're probably gonna funk it up. Probably gonna do some house shit. But yeah, definitely house, funk music, hip hop beats. There's this envelope. There's a room to push in there. I like some occasional trap soul. I don't like just doing straight up trap beats, but I have my own kind of take on that. It's boring, but electros, yeah, definitely dope. Throwback R&B. I've been going back into like my '90s bag and fucking with that. '80s bag a little bit with New Jack Swing. Yeah. So I still watch Cookers for entertainment, even though you gotta flush the DMs. What? The fuck? Is Dale? Did you love the Kyle Beats VST plugin? Huh? Yeah, no. I unfortunately it just wasn't as good. I thought it was gonna be at least mediocre, and it might have some good presets out. The idea of my review or the what? Shit. My bad. The way I like to do my reviews is simply, I cook up, talk about the plugin a little bit, talk about the pros and cons, and then we go with an end result. But it ended up being the whole video ended up being a con, and everybody likes to smoke from me, or they just like spicy content, and when it's done right, nah. You get what I got and what We Beats got, but it's not done to just talk shit. We could talk shit elsewhere. You know what I mean? He said the '90s style R&B is coming back. I think it's there. I think it's here. This may be off subject. Is there any chance that you'll do an update on the Z Game editor or whatever it's called? Yeah. I want to do a cleaner video on that. The last video I did on it was pretty cool. I talked about the update. Definitely going to be a FL Studio 21 review. I've been had FL Studio 21. I just haven't had the time to really indulge. A lot of the features are just features that were been in every single goddamn DAW since day one. And like FL Studio's like, hey, now you can do it here. It's like, but you got other content creators talking about how big it is and how awesome. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You fucking one trick pony. You can only do one fucking trick, dog. You just show Miami bass music. Yeah. I've been thinking about that. I wish I could make a banger. It was a banger, all right. My CPU crashed, and then some people was like talking about, I wonder what his buffer rate was. And then, did he set his buffer rate extremely high? I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, come on, dog. I'm not trying to sabotage somebody. Like, how dumb is it for me to sabotage someone in a video, and then other people don't have that same issue? So it's quite clear it's like universal. And thank God too that people were being honest about it. One person that was like one of his tap dancers, one of his influencers, he had to he spent the first 5 minutes of his video cushioning everybody until he tried. Just say no to shitty product, bro, and just tell your mans if they're gonna pay you, bro. If they're gonna pay you, even if you should tell your mans, period. You shouldn't wait on a dollar amount to tell some man, hey man, this is ass, dog. Don't release this. Don't do it. No, I think We Release just told the truth, and it was what it was. High buffer. Like, he said his buffer rate extremely high, so it wouldn't work. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, you know how many damn plugins I own that are far more functional and that take up far less CPU? I mean, come on, dog. Like, Serum works, but you're gonna offer a worse version of it. You can't make this shit up, bruh. Anyways, damn, 41 minutes. I ain't mean to do it like that. Ooh, oh boy. The internet, boy. The internet is a sandbox.
Come on, hell no.
Oh man. Out here trying to do a conspiracy. Did Mcree try to sabotage Kyle Beats on purpose? Shout out to CMP. But yeah, man, like, come on, fam. Like, come on. Ain't nobody trying to sabotage nobody, dog. I want to see niggas be successful. Even if I don't rock with them. I much rather see somebody up than down, dog. Seeing someone down is fucking pathetic. Or kicking someone when they're down is pathetic. So I just ask for people to put in the work. So I'm about to get busy. Yeah. And that explains basically everything. That's why I just ran over here. I'm over here in my hardware world. I must rather work with this shit. You feel me? Than fucking mess around and review plugins and use the same DAW as everybody else. Like, shit. I just got an idea because of that. But yeah, let me see. Oh, it's Sonicgems. Yeah, now this dude's sample pack is he impressed me. When he stepped up to the plate, he impressed me a lot. What is it? Nah, there's a way to sort shit. I don't want these folders in my way. The WAV files. When I first heard these samples, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, there's no fucking way that he ain't just like pull up some bullshit and then just like chop it up. But turns out that homie is that legit at making samples. And this sounds like some cold ass shit, bruh. Like, real talk. Hey. Yeah. I was like, bruh, this man actually put in some work on this shit. So Groovy Gems, as we venture off into here with my Cyberpunk 2077 shit, we're listening to it right now. I'm gonna probably chop up some shit. But we're gonna do a little bit of funkin', maybe. Yeah, cause I've done far too much. I kind of like that sample. Yeah, but that's what we're listening to right now. Yeah, actually, I like that sample, so I'm gonna go with that. Now I'm gonna go into Phonk Bunny. Let's go into that samples right here, and we're gonna mess with that Phonk Bunny shit. Where is it at? Oh, I don't know, messing around and flip my folders. What was it? Trap Tendo one shots? It should be in there. There we go. Phonk Bunny right there. As a matter of fact, there is some loops I want to grab. Let's go in here. This is 666 Lo-Fi, which I used to offer, and I just I always use that. Oh yeah, and my version, by the way, does not. There's some samples in this that I took out of the pack that's on 16 levels. I ain't gonna even lie, because I was like, nah, that's too close to too close, man, too close. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some drums. So that's what we're doing right now, is grabbing the sounds and shit. I think I like that right there. Let's go and grab a clap or something. I grab that clap. What else? Hi-hats. It's only so much you can do with a cymbal anyways. Especially from the DR202. Like, I can distort it. Kicks. I might grab a kick from 666. Matter of fact, I'll just go in here and just grab a snare. Yeah, let's grab a snare from there. And then I'll grab a kick from 666. Because the kicks are beefy. There we go. And then sample assign real quick. Grab right there. Snare. Oh, I need a hi-hat. Duh. Let's go out that. All right, hi-hat. Oops. All right. Oh, shit. Yes, that reminds me. So let's go ahead and hit that pad. And he has some cowbells. Nerd Vision made some cowbells that I really like. I think they're in Perky. Yeah, this has that nice matter of fact, let's go and put that cowbell right here, and let's go and put the. And I might have to go back and grab like an open hat. Highs. Yeah. Now replace that. And go back in the sample assign. Because I need that there. And then we'll just make that into that. You can't go wrong with a cowbell. Now, since everything has been assigned to my drum kit, I can name this Funk for right now. Kit. do it. Then drums. Drums. And then, do I want to do, yeah, I want to do my cowbells separate. So cowbells, then I'll pull up that same program. Then let's go to an unused, and then empty program, go into sample edit. Yeah, I was trapping in the suburbs. All right, so I forgot to tell Sonicgems. Well, I told him I was going live today. Yeah, this boy, he ain't no joke, man. I don't, man, I'm telling you, I don't fuck with nobody that ain't lit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pitch that down. But shout out to Sonicgems, man. Really dope. Sausage fattener. You know, and I'm gonna tell you something, and that makes me just think about Sandbox some more, right? So Sandbox is technically a serious plugin. Mind you, Drip had a little bit more comedic novelty ness to it. So it was just like, it was kind of forgivable because of the 2 clicks and it's perfect, even though people just made fun of it, it became a meme, and then he just went with that shit. Sausage Factor was supposed to be a joke, and that plugin is legit for what it does. It's a simple plugin, saturation, all that shit, right? That shouldn't function better than your plugin that you take serious, or any plugin that some people supposed to take serious. I'm just saying. No, I'm not killing him for that, but I'm just as talking points. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it sounds like now. Now I'm pitch the sample down. Thank you for the sub. Hey. Ooh, I am in the trap in the suburbs. In the suburbs, we hide in the trap, and we got it like that. We in the trap in the suburbs. Yo, that actually would be hot. That would be hot, son. Throw some auto-tune on that bitch. How's that sus vocals? What do you mean? I said we in the trap in the suburbs. It's supposed to be funny, you ass. What's going on, though? What up, though? Let me light this up. And by light, I mean smoking with cigarettes. What else do? I pitched it down. Oh, detect key, B minor. Shoot, I don't know if I want to chop this up in a in the 16th or. Yeah, I want to chop this up in 32 because 132 I'm gonna listen for pops and shit and sample. Y'all fool. Y'all wildin'. While you playing, I sound better than niggas with auto-tune. I'm trolling too hard. Get that pop out. Well, you know what? All right, so that's gonna be my first reverse. So I'm not gonna explain this because I'm not giving away no more sauce for the free ski wee ski. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, like if you follow me anyways, you pretty much got that. And I might do a reverse right there, so let's reverse that. Let's see if I'm gonna put a reverse there. Let's see what that was sound like. Goddamn, I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So everything's cool with me for right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and convert it into shit. So that is sample. Sample. The next track will definitely be that, because that would be the bass, B minor. Go ahead and switch that to a B minor right now. And then let's go in here and put the 808 into the group, or into the key group. Mono, of course, because you don't want your bass line to be overlapping shit. Yeah, just had to play with the 808 there. And that will be the 808 track. Just name your tracks and then we'll go from there. Ooh. Wow. I kind of wish I had my guitar set up in here so I can get the trapping in the suburbs track right. You feel me? I've been trapping in the suburbs. Kyle Beats. Slanging that rock with Kyle Beats. Trick or treat. I'm wildin', boy. You already know the bar. Woo. There we go. You already know. You know this. And I stuttered, but yes. I might add a little bit of lo-fi, extra lo-fi on the drums. Why not, right? I've been trapping in the suburbs. Oh Lord, now damn air flavor loading slow as fuck now. There we go. So this is without it, and this is with Air Flavor Pro. It's a VST plugin too, and I look forward to Fruity Looping with that shit. Now we gotta set the BPM. You know, get a count in that bitch. 2, 3, 4, and let's add that in there. Oh, and I forgot to matter of fact, Next track will be clip, and we're gonna add something right here. And remember that, I almost forgot. Loop right there. And clearly, that needs to be 86 BPM. It is, let's go ahead and half 86. 100 cool points to the person that knows where that comes from. I know you got to be born in the 80s to understand what that is. From one of my favorite songs, I'll give you a hint. It's from one of my favorite songs by Houdini, the group Houdini. Let's see here, mix. There, I'm gonna lower that a little bit, and let's add an effect here, cause it was slamming. Let's add a filter here. Yeah, I do all my sound design before I get into the beat process, cause I don't want nothing to slow me down during that. But you know, all right. 3, 4. Actually, I'm gonna do that again. 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 808s. Oh, I fucked up. I was feeling myself too hard. Oop. 3, 4. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna change that 808 too. Cowbells, cowbells, cowbells. On that a little later, or after I lay it down. Oh shit, I fucked that up. 3, don't know if I could do that over and over again. So what I'll do, because I'm lazy and I know things work in a certain manner, I will just get to the cowbells and there. I'm lazy. Yep. Yeah, I said it. I was lazy. So copy this. Shift, copy. And let's get right there. Shift, paste. Now let's make it bigger so I don't have to do it again. Copy. Get to number 3. And yeah, this lazy production day. International Lazy Producer Day. I am clicking buttons. Let's see what this they work smart, not hard. You damn right. Let's get it. Let's get this loop going though. And I'm just gonna record in there, and I can do a little bit of adjustments on the on where it goes. Number 6, and let's add something, some chords, or some progressions here. And whoa, what the fuck, man? Didn't see that shit before. What the fuck, man? Damn, I never seen that. I think I might be able to go with actually, no. Where'd I start off with on the 808? B minor. So E minor. E minor. Yeah, I just gave y'all the cheat code. Let's pick out a sound that's gonna work. Let's go with pad warm, and we'll just go. Goddamn drag. What's they call it? Drift funk. That's it. I'm gonna go from the bottom because I've never used these sounds at the bottom of HypeSynth. I do want to use what's his name? Fabric. switch sounds. Why does this shit just become like a Keith Sweat type beat? Hey, Johnny Keys. Johnny Keys is the winner. Hey. I kind of want to do like a continuous bass. I don't know, cause the 808 I like it, but let's just try a different 808. So what I'm gonna do is go in the browser. Yeah, let's go in the browser. No, browser. Back here. Let's try. What's the? I like that. Let's try that. Like something more that has less of a impact at the beginning of the transient. And let's go ship that. And let's go into here. I guess I can just go all the way out and add some vocal. Let's get another clip, call it vocal. Clip vocal. And let's go ahead and add, goes clip 2, add a vocal, call that vocal, add that vocal, call that vocal. And let's grab some vocal shit. Pellas.
9 times out of 10, I hope I'm stack them anyway. So
I like that.
He be with the 38 snub on his fucking hip.
187 kill a bitch. 187.
Not the all right. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, I got some vocals that are not supposed to be in there.
Down from this crown. Bust a nigga's bed up.
So if you don't have the have these, then you know, I just, you know, whatever. Damn, I forgot I put the raw on there. Damn. Let's see here, main. Yeah, cause I do not wanna piss a particular producer off, and then he come around here with that bullshit. Then again, I will fuck with him anyways. Let's see here. Got the dome right there. And yeah, there. And 38 snub. 187 killer.
187 killer bitch. 187 killer bitch.
Let's show you something.
187 killer bitch.
Oh, actually, no.
187 killer bitch. 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 187 killer bitch.
I'm about making these vocals a little.
With the 38 snub on his fucking hip. He be with the 38 snub on his fucking hip.
9 times out of 10, I hope I'm stack them anyway. So 9 times out of 10.
All right, one more.
Get your down from this crown. Bust a
Nigga,
nigga
too.
better bring it on.
With the 38 snub on this fucking hip. Bad times out of 10, I hope that I'm getting with you. With the 38 snub on this fucking hip. 187 killer, bitch.
I don't like the 187. I like
Heads
this
up
one.
down from this crown.
Yeah, so.
With the 38 snub on this fucking hip. With the 30.
Alright, so alright, let's go with 1, 2, this.
With the 38 snub on this fucking hip. Bad times out of 10, I hope that I'm getting with you. With the 38 snub on this fucking hip.
Heads up down from this crown. Bust a nigga better bring it on.
That should be it.
Heads up down from.
Oh damn, I fucked up. So undo. Alright, let me record that again.
With the 38 snub on this fucking hip. Bad times out of 10, I hope that I'm getting with you. With the 38 snub on this fucking hip.
Heads up down from this crown. Bust a nigga better bring it on.
With the 38 snub on this fucking hip. Bad times out of 10, I hope that I'm getting with you. With the 38 snub on this fucking hip.
Heads up down from this crown. Bust a nigga better bring it on.
With the 38.
And I might have to combine the what's his face too to give it that sparkle. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I should do this, but let's go ahead and add the loop in here. Yeah. Let's turn that into this. Let's go ahead and lo-fi this bitch up. Let me go ahead and save it because, and thank you for the sub. We'll be at an hour and 17. Cool. We vibing. We gonna finish this off. Yeah, actually I do know how I'm gonna finish it off. Save project real quick, cause you know shit be happening. You never know, so I'm gonna go ahead and just save it now. Funk Tendo, of course. I'm gonna call this shit snub. No. What was I saying? Trapping in the suburb. I was trapping in the suburb. Oh shit. Trapping in the suburb featuring Kyle Beats. Let me stop, man. I don't want y'all guys thinking I'm fucking with him. I don't want it to be like that. He's gonna bounce back, Doc. He's gonna bounce back, guys. Trapping in the suburb. Uh-oh. Let's see here. And oh damn, I should have purged the file. Got the cup of the scissor. I was trapping in the suburb. Need a keyboard. I need so I could bring myself to your level. I ain't gonna roast the chat. I love roasting the chat because y'all my guys.
With the 38 snub on this fucking hip. Bad times out of 10, I hope that I'm getting with you. With the 38 snub on this fucking hip.
Heads up down from this crown. Bust a nigga better bring it on.
With the 38 snub on this fucking hip.
Whoa.
With the 38 snub on this fucking hip. Bad times out of 10, I hope that I'm.
I should be able to overdub that at least. 2, 3, 4.
With the 38 snub on this fucking hip.
Really? I never knew that, so I'm not gonna do that.
With the 38 snub on this fucking hip. Bad times out of 10, I hope that I'm getting with you. With the 38 snub on this fucking hip.
Heads up down from this crown. Bust a nigga better bring it on.
With the 38 snub on this fucking hip. Bad times out of 10, I hope that I'm getting with you.
don't think I want to add anything extra on that. Alright, so I need to mix that 808. That's for sure. Well, main 808. Mix. Or actually main here. That's that 808 is a little too Alright, so okay. Boom. Yeah, full beat. Full beat. And move that over. 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. I think that'll be good enough. Let's go ahead and save it again. And let that shit do its thing. What it do, everybody? What it do? What we big call it? Thanks for the subs. Man, niggas ain't subbed my goddamn channel like this since goddamn 2020. Goddamn. But appreciate it. It's like, damn. Not only is this nigga, not only is this motherfucker goddamn funny as hell, this nigga actually makes mean ass beats. Ooh yeah. Suburbs. Let me not do that. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. All right, yeah, I'm cool with the mix for right now. I'll clean it up afterwards. Okay, so let's go ahead and record this bitch. Let's record the track mutes, you know, old school shit.
up down from this ground.
With the 38 snub on this fucking hip. Bad drive attitude, I hope you stick and get it with your BB with the 38 snub on this fucking hip.
Heads up down from this ground. Those niggas better bring it on.
They back. Yeah.
Heads up down from this ground. From this ground. Heads up down. Heads up down. Heads up down. Heads up down from this ground. Heads up down from this ground. Those niggas better. Heads up down from this ground. From this ground. Heads up down from this ground.
Big shout out to all my peoples out in Texas, man. Shout out to Ocean View. He don't hit me up on the he don't hit me up on the phone. Yeah. Hey, what's up though, big boy? What's up, big bruh? All my Texas people. It does sound like some Texas shit though. They said sell that. What's up, Bam? Bam Bam in the building. I saw Perk Dog earlier, or I thought I did. Hey, Gritty Films, what's going on? So you heard Devin the Dude on that? Right, Tronic. good news, Brightronic. I found the damn collaboration track. Goddamn, I was crying. I was about to cry like, yeah. I was like, we back. We back. I just hate when something goes well one day and then just to lose all that. You know what I'm saying? And we are back in business though, for real. So I just chopped up something kind of nasty. It came from here. All the information's in the description. You know, just getting this out of the way, chat break. But we was using Phonk Bunny, which comes with like 600 damn sounds. Goddamn. There's a lot of this stuff. I hate how Nerd just made the shit useful for only. some stuff is useful only in FL. So FL gang, you could be happy as hell, but because he's FL gang. But yeah. Said sell that shit. Yeah, I mean, what this is, all right, so here's the scenario for any beats that I'm making. I'm definitely putting it on Spotify first. Like, it is what it is. Like, if you're a producer, don't miss out on any type of residuals, period. Just put your music out there. It might not sound like the best advice or whatever, but it's the advice that's working for me. Because at the end of the day, the artist can't claim your instrumental, to be honest. Not without your permission or you signing away any of that, you know, right to that track. Which, you know, the hell. But without that, you know what I'm saying, just put your music out there. And then you know, if you want to sell it, sell it. But, you know, don't be an asshole now, please. We need to stop being content ID assholes. And just allow the artists to do their thing. But if they ain't paid for it or whatever, they ain't respecting your prices or whatever, y'all have a certain type of agreement, but make sure that you're doing it the right thing, then, you know, you might want to content ID the fuck out their ass. Because they will do it to you. I've had plenty of people rip my beats off my damn YouTube channel and then just, you know, turn around and copyright claim tutorials where I made the beat. I cooked it up from scratch. Dude, I don't have freaking UMG manually, you know, copyright claim a video or two. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm not even using anything from the source material. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just put your music out there, man. That's why I made Dark Coffee Radio. Dark Coffee Radio is not necessarily against people that, you know, do the spoken word part of a track or do the singing or anything like that. If the song is good and it matches the criteria of the channel, but it's a musician first type channel. That's how I always will rock it. I'm a musician first type person. Artist, I'm not gonna disrespect the artist at all. Because, you know, we need each other. Remember, I always talk about this interdependence shit, and it would look kind of stupid if I was one of these guys, no free beats and blah, 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 blah. Like, no, you guys have to come to terms in your collaboration, do the paperwork and all this other stuff. I mean, there's plenty of people that do it. Shout out to DJ Payne One. He does a whole bunch of videos on, you know, this particular topic. I mean, I know it too, but, you know, that's his space. I'm not gonna jump in his space. You feel me? But yeah. I did not expect it. I don't know. I'm kind of unconscious when I make beats. I am. I'm just real talk. I just be going with the flow. I think Ocean Views is talking about he might have something for or he has a fire ass track or something like that. I got that new boy up and cooking something. I think you like it. Oh, word? Yeah, I'm talking to my bad guys. Yeah, I mean, I kind of stay unconscious in. Like, real talk, I'm being dead ass serious. I know y'all gonna clown me, and y'all feel free to do that. But dog, I am meditation heavy, and I meditate a little different than your average person. Like, some people, they'll meditate to, you know, they'll sit in the corner, burn some candles and all that other stuff and meditate. Like, I meditate through my music. I heal myself with frequency. If I listen to a certain kind of a song at the right time. That's why a lot of people, they're like, man, you always hating on somebody's song, man. You always hating. It's like, dude, the frequencies matter to me a lot. Like, I can't just take in a certain kind of frequency and, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really does bother me. You know what I'm saying? It will mess with my mood and all that. And that's why I kind of like jump into house music and all that stuff, because that a lot of that frequency, that it makes me feel a certain kind of way. And funk does too, even though it's a little, you know, it's a little bit of my dark side. I combine it with a lot of throwback R&B type vibes and stuff like that, and it has kind of like a balance to it. I'm a balanced type person, but I do meditate through music, and I do strengthen myself through frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would probably drive myself nuts if I had seclusion where it was just nothing going on. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't. I'd probably be making beats in my head, but I always been like that. Oh, you talking about my whip? Oh, yeah. I got it from the mall. Today. I actually like the black one a little better, and it's just cold enough inside of here, and I didn't want to blast the AC. I mean, not the AC, but the freaking heater or whatever. So, you know, I'm just chilling off that. Meditation porn music, hell yeah. You already know the vibes, Bam. Yeah. I mean, oh, okay, bet. I meant to. I'm sitting here talking to someone on the phone. I'm talking to Ocean View. No licensing is not the same. What we talking about? The more people buy it, will drive the price up. It will give people a reason to buy music. All right, it's called licensing. All right. So we were talking about, what are we talking about here? Like, you can lock your beats where the only way people can get it is by purchasing a key. Are we talking about like the whole edit? Oh, I saw something about NFT, and I ain't know where it was going. Okay, NFT beats and stuff like that. Yeah, I see people talking about it right now. I think the crypto market right now just needs a break. It's far too many people. Again, it's calls for regulation. You know, I try to stay the hell away from the crypto market altogether. But unlike everybody else is talking about Bitcoin, blah blah blah, and Dogecoin and all the different coins and stuff. I'm more into the technology. Like, I'm into the technology of blockchaining, and that was something that we utilized when I was in high school. So yes, it's old technology. And I see a future in it, but I see a future in different types of things, and it's already getting utilized. Its original purpose was document locking. And that's kind of how I do contracts and stuff like that. You know, I notarize contracts without a lawyer, but I mean, it's legal, you know what I'm saying? But I use blockchain for document locking and whatnot. So you would get a copy, like we did a contract, I have a copy, you have a copy, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's a legit, contract in its original form. And I'm pretty sure that's where blockchain is going to go back to. It's just going to be like, hey, don't forget about it. I mean, it's already there. You know, it's crazy how blockchaining has made people into billionaires. So it's more or less about the technology for me than it is about just trying to get up on the coin and trying to flip. And I do think that investing is important to whatever you're doing. So, I've seen, I got homies that actually were in the whole NFT thing when it really jumped. Like my friend Vaccine, he ended up flipping one of his pieces of art for a very good price. You know what I'm saying? Like it was great, and it's awesome because he deserves that money. And it kind of saved art, and then it ended up hurting art because then people started ripping stuff from DeviantArt off of the websites and stuff like that. But and I'm more so about the technology of blockchain than I am into like the whole cryptocurrency and keeping a wallet. But I'm not against it. But right now, it's just, dude, the market is kind of, I don't want to go back there because I don't want people to think I'm making fun of him or just trying to destroy his reputation. But it's far too much scamming right now. I'll just put it that way. There's not a lot of honest people in it. There needs to be rules, regulations, guidelines, and a reason and purpose, and people bestowing trust, and people not being so greedy for that market. Yeah, the crypto market is definitely scamming. We all can agree with that. Come on now. What's going on, R Sharpness? I ain't seen you in forever. You know, Samsung, the new track, Nancy. It's about Nancy. What? Okay. I still use SoundCloud purely because my beats aren't mastered correctly. And I heard that SoundCloud actually has a mastering service now. Did you hear Sandbox got rid? Yeah, I heard about Sandbox getting removed. That was the best thing that they could do. I'm still against the whole waiting list shit. Hopefully I get my refund, because I did again do my thing where I just wanted a refund or whatever. And yeah. Quick buck chucks. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a established way for as far as the crypto market goes, and this is just my say. It just didn't make sense from all the things that I've seen. Like, there was people that was teaching crypto classes. It's like, dude, you're teaching crypto classes to people that only make about 40, that don't even make 40K a year. Like, dude, if the Bitcoin is worth 40K, dude, they gotta bet it all. And then what if it doesn't work? But at that particular time, it would have worked, but still, you gotta get the Bitcoin. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't make sense. SoundCloud has a mastering service, although it depends on your track. It is already clean with a certain way. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like how Lander works, or how the good version of Ozone, which is Ozone 9, not 10, unfortunately, works. You know, you just what I usually do is I just lower the volume, but mastering altogether, it just comes down to how you level your tracks. I know I can say it as clean and arbitrary as possible, but you know, it's gonna take you some experience to get that right, you know, or you could just hire somebody that's good at mixing, you know, and then you can just throw it in to master yourself. Off topic, but for the past couple of years, FTX has been sponsoring chess tournaments, which caused a great time for the grandmasters. Will be missed. Yeah, I mean, it's not like FTX was all bad, but usually it's not always about if it's someone's all bad. Because I'm again, Warren Buffett, great quote. We should all know this quote by now. You know what I'm saying? The quote goes like this. You know, it takes like 20 years, or I'm paraphrasing it, 20 years to build a reputation, and 5 seconds to ruin it, or 5 minutes. And you just pick a time. Like, I built a reputation over 15 years. I could do something stupid tomorrow, really dumb, and everybody's gonna remember the negative before they remember any of the positive shit. You know what I'm saying? So, FTX probably did a lot of good things within the community, his respected community or whatnot, and made a lot of other people rich. But you still can't be shady and fuck everybody and take other people's money and put it into your girlfriend's business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's still a scumbag move. He said Balenciaga just found that out. Yeah, that's a topic for another day.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke!
What's Good Avenue? Keep doing the do fam.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the dono. LD40 Productions LLC. Thank you so much for being a member as well, motherfucker. Yeah. So it's important. Like, if you guys are gonna be out here doing shit, man, reputation matters, dude. Like, it does, and you gotta sometimes. It's not sometimes. You always got to think about, especially if you're going to offer a service, offer a product, offer anything, you got to think about someone besides yourself. You know, it can't be just like, oh man, this shit worked, so let me go ahead and just throw this out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's gonna catch up. The right people are gonna catch you in the act. Shit. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people, especially in our sphere, with the whole unison audio thing, they had to learn the hard way, you know, because your audience is gonna react like, dude, no. And they're gonna question your integrity, and you probably gonna lose some people just because you wanted a bag. You know, unison audio changes influencers like like a baby changes a diaper. If you ain't down with the program, but dude, it's just like, it's not really worth it. Yeah, Bright, we back. We back. Key Flow, what's up? What's up, motherfucker? Damn, I forgot you was a damn moderator. It's been so long. God damn, Key Flow. That push ain't been turned on since the MPC came. Yes, I turned it on.
Come on, hell no.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Oh, hell no.
Oh shit. That shit. It's been like this right here. The push 2 has been like this in the corner. Like, touch me, nigga. No, I use it when I'm mixing. I damn sure I haven't used it to make any beats. And when I got the AKAI Force, I was like, dude, why would I sit the AKAI Force to the side when I can have it controlling Ableton? And then I got the freaking, I have the Novation keyboard, the launch key, but you know, since the Novation goddamn had to come out with the FL Key 37, and it has to be goddamn good, and it feels great to use FL Studio because you can use it and make it beats like the MPC in that bitch with that damn controller. It's like, and then you think about how much you paid for it. Like, I paid $1,300 for mine with the Ableton Live, with the Ableton Live suite. And I was just like, dude, like, every time I look at it, I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? So I just use it. Said too much technology to learn hurts my head sometimes. Absolutely, I agree with you. Analog banger, I bet you got a lot of analog gear, or a lot of hardware. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in minimalism. I have a video that I meant to do the week of Black Friday, the week before Black Friday. I was gonna do it this week. I gotta do it in December for real, and I think it just makes sense. Hey, you got Drum Monkey, don't forget that one. No, I ain't got no Drum Monkey. Hell no. Hell no. But like, and then to be honest, I still want the 2000 XL. Like, 2000 XL video would be dope on this channel, and I probably would use it constantly. I just would like, my content would probably, you know, just talk about the new hotness, if it's worth it, and then just on to the shit that I like to do, which is, you know, MPC stuff and educational content that will, you know, teach both the younger heads about shit, and then, you know, even us old heads, that when we forget about certain things that, you know, certain pieces of kits do. But I don't want to overly collide, and it's a lot of shit. I got a lot of shit, but I don't want to overdo it with JJOS. No, I would. You could put JJOS on the 2000 XL? Yeah, the Force is definitely coming off the shelf tomorrow. Damn, it's Friday though. For when I drop videos on Friday, it just be garbage. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, like, this shit. I don't wanna fuck up this week, so I might just wait until like next week or some shit. I don't know. Or Sunday. The Sunday is the new start of the week, and you know, it wouldn't be that bad if I dropped it then. The homie on here. JTOS only works on the 1000 and the 2500. That's what I always thought. So, okay. Good for the clarification there. What's going on? Anaviatas in the building. Isomatic. Hey. 2 Pro Timmy. What's good? Worth learning FL and Ableton? I already know Ableton fully. Shit. I'm trying not to be biased. What is something that FL excels in that Ableton doesn't? I mean, as far as like workflow wise, the piano roll in FL Studio is, I would say, is much better. I would say it's probably the most elite piano roll that you can use if you care about that. As far as like anything else, I mean, I like using FL Studio every now and then just cause, you know, I've spent lots of years struggling to use FL Studio, so it's like, it's hard to, you know, not have that kind of bias with Fruity Loops, cause I mean, you know what I'm saying, my homeboy came over with the disc, cause you know damn well I didn't pay for it when I was in high school, but and he came over with the disc, put it on the computer, and it was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying, like, we can make beats. I can't afford this MPC. It's like $2 grand. It's $3 grand. I can't afford that. Oh yeah. That's true, Brian. That's true. It you know, you can use 32-bit plugins and 64-bit plugins, so that is a plus. Good shit. It's the quickest way for your brain to your speaker. I don't know. I would argue that if you have the push 2 with Ableton, that is the quickest brain. That's the quickest way. And then the arrangement and arranging beats in Ableton is a far better experience. It's pretty much like MPC shit. You know, without the track mutes, but you know, it feels that way. Is Sonicware doing too much? Meaning, I want to smash my damn sample track. First and last time I crowdfund anything to be an unwilling beta tester. Money gone. Yeah, I'm just waiting for them, you know, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I sat there and watched Cuckoo's video on the Sonicware not Sonicware Live, but the Sonicware sample track. But I just find it kind of weird that something that bears the name sample does not sample very well, and that kind of pissed me off and turned me off about it. But it does have its, you know, it has its appeal, and it has kind of an Ableton Live workflow too with the clips, you know, and those things are good. It has potential, and it works with hardware too. Like, it's a small little portable thing. I mean, the battery life isn't great. I didn't even say that in my review. And that's kind of weird because the Sonicware Live, like the Liven series, and the speaker is not all that great either compared to like the Liven speakers. And yeah, the battery life on this right here is so much better. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Chopping on the sample track pissed me off. Yeah, because it's not possible. God damn, it's like, ugh. Now, if they fix sample chopping on the sample track, I can, you know, I can forgive to a certain extent. I do want it to, in the next update, to have unquantized feature. Like, just come on, man, and swing at least. If I need a global swing feature, like every other groove box, and once that's done and fixed and done, then I'll be happy, because this has swing. Why the hell does this have swing? And all the other Livens, they have swing on it, like global swing or pattern swing. Like, dude, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck? I don't know, man. That shit's weird. I was just like, dude, is this the same Sonicware? Like, what the fuck? They was on the Liven series? I'm missing one Sonic where I'm missing one Live-In right now, and that one is the XFM, which I'm going to buy too. That might be my Christmas gift to myself. And I love the Live-Ins. They're just fire. And this last one, the Lo-Fi 12, like, dude, if you're a sound designer, sample maker, drum kit maker, dude, you have the ultimate processing box. Especially if you are, you're building your stuff within another groove box and sampling into your DAW. Like, dude, you can get tones that are just unimaginable just from the Sonicware Live-In Lo-Fi into your DAW. And I did cut that live stream out because I didn't like how I was kind of funneling, and I wasn't trying to make Sonicware look bad. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to make them look bad because I was struggling to make the beat. So I just didn't do it, even though I did. And which is better, Serato or Momentum? The only thing I would say that makes Serato stronger than Momentum is that it can pull up any kind of audio file. For some weird reason, Momentum cannot pull up 16-bit files, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, why can't it pull up 16-bit files? Like, what? That's stupid. Like, I had to have a 24-bit, 32-bit afloat file for it. But as far as that goes, Momentum is definitely better than Serato Sample. And it's free. You just got to get past the whole login to use it or whatever. I think that shit's stupid, but. The push-to out. I don't use it. I was super close to canceling my SP404 Mark II when I funded the sample track. Glad I didn't do that. Yeah, the SP404 Mark II is definitely better than the sample track as of right now, at least. And it just has an established workflow. I think, if you wanted to go cheaper and get an SP404 Mark II over like the MPC-1, you would miss out too much. Though I prefer the MPC-1's workflow just a little bit more than I'm gonna think of it. I'm stupid. The SP404, because pattern chaining is cool and all that, and building up patterns is cool, but if I could do it faster, why not do faster? 2023 MPC Live 3. I wouldn't hold your breath for that. I know there's a lot of rumors talking about there's a new MPC and all that stuff, man. And as close as I am with AKAI and a lot of other companies too, I highly doubt that, because we got to think of one thing when it comes to them. And this is something for y'all to hold on to right here. Like, with the MPC series, this current generation has been pushed a lot to the limits. There are things that, we all want. One of the biggest things that people complain about, I think the biggest complaint is that, it's not like the older MPCs where you can expand the memory, the virtual memory, and it's not as flexible as far as adding parts and stuff like that. Though you can customize your MPC. So, all of that has been considered by Kai, I'm pretty sure. From the mountains of feedback they have gotten from the very beginning, which I heard someone saying the MPC, when it first came out, as far as the current generation, it was trash like the sample track. I was like, no, it wasn't trash. It always could sample. Now, it didn't have any plugins and all that stuff, which, that's where I'm gonna pivot off to. Like, hardware, it comes at a loss, but they have made up clean strides to where they can add more value to the MPC Live X1, etc., with the new standalone plugin ecosystem that they have. So that has made the value of the current generation MPCs go up, and that extends the longevity. That also keeps R&D on the up, so that they continue to do those quote-unquote free updates. Now, we are at a pivotal point to where they might get into 3.0, but then you think about that, they have to build a roadmap to what they want the new MPC's OS to be like, and giving public opinions about like the overall specs, the limitation that the MPC as of right now will definitely be, the time stretching, not necessarily like just time stretching loops. As you can see, I just demonstrated that you can time stretch loops much better, and they have improved that. But on the silent, as far as like the release notes, they haven't said anything about that, and that's in response to the Machine Plus time stretch. With the Machine Plus time stretch is like second to none if we're talking about like straight up loops, not necessarily that. Of course, you can chop up loops, chop up samples or whatnot, and then you can resample, because the MPC's biggest strong suit is the fact that you have a one button resample whatever, and then you can put it into another program, and then you can time stretch it out. The algorithm isn't the cleanest. It's not clean like Serato, Studio or anything like that. But then the biggest upside for Serato Studio is the simple fact that Serato Studio is on the laptop and stuff like that. So putting that in consideration, it's just like how much would people spend on the new MPC in theory? Because if the new MPC is supposed to have, the new hotness, you know what I'm saying? If it's supposed to have the new hotness, then it would need like better specs, meaning the price point will go up. So let's investigate the least popular MPC of the current generation, which happens to be the MPC X. Not because the MPC X isn't worth it, it's just that asking someone to spend $2,200 on something that your laptop can do better is difficult. Even at the point to where we're looking at Apple, and you can't ignore iOS apps, because there's dope iOS apps. The main one that people mention on here is Koala. Koala is a very good sample-based app. I would be a fool to not acknowledge that. Some people prefer Beatmaker Pro. Korg has the Gadget series, and that's pretty damn good too. The caveats with all of them would happen to be just the interaction. You would have to buy a MIDI controller. Clearly, you would have to buy, you can't just go at making beats on the iPad, the regular spec iPad. You would go with the Pro, so then you're talking about $800 on that. So they're competing against computers at hand. And this is a niche of a niche. Like we're a niche of a niche as far as our community goes with hardware. So they have to put all of that into perspective and think about that before they drop an MPC. And the only thing I could see prototype wise that would actually make sense for them to do, they already did it on the MPC Key 61, and that is the touch strip. So the touch strip is there, and everybody is, some people are all the way in on that. I'm cool with that. I saw the potential with, the least popular MPC back in 2021, which would happen to be the MPC Studio, which I think for a beginner is really good. I just didn't think that people were being fair for what the price point of it was, and people just want a new MPC all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not feasible for a company to just put out new plastic, new motherboard, new pads, new screen. The money that goes behind that, the investors got to see that. And we're looking at the economy at hand right now. The economy is not in a great place. We see FANG, and just explaining what FANG means, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google, they're not hiring people. Matter of fact, Facebook just fired a ton of people. Amazon, they fired a couple of people. They're doing hiring freezes at the upper level or whatever. Apple, they're doing hiring freezes. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at the big tech side of it too, because that's what everybody is observing in the market. And without any good push forward, any good progress right now, no tech company in their right mind wants to come out with a new product and then garnish the attention, especially with the way certain releases, people doing weird things with their product. I'm not going to say shady, but I'm going to say weird, releases with their software, and just different things, So it has to make sense before they would want to drop a new MPC. You feel what I'm saying there? As I try to be as cool and as nerdy as possible. So why the big push on the MPC Live 2? Because the big push on the MPC Live 2 just made sense because the market right now, everybody was at home. Everybody was at home for the MPC, everybody couldn't miss the MPC Live 2. I bought the MPC Live 2 day 0 from Sweetwater. The black one I got. The gray one I got from Zounds.com, clearly, because that's the only place where you get the retro edition. But yeah, the market was up. It was 200% up. In 2022, the market started off in January damn near 200% down. Meaning, because people didn't have the same, you had PPP loans. You had people getting stimulus checks. People was getting money for nothing because, nobody could go out to work, clearly, or nobody wants to work at a grocery store and stuff like that. People don't want to work right now, period, unless they are doing something that's making them 100K plus or better, or if they're on YouTube. So, the market is different right now. So, but yeah, the whole push for them for the MPC Live 2 made sense because everybody was at home. They already had an ecosystem, and all it was as simple as for them to do was just to add a speaker on it. You know what I'm saying? And then they already had put the work in between the new OS. Y'all should get in on them hardware synths and Squirt Pyramid or Octatrack. Shoot, if you can get an Octatrack, like I want the S2400, but it's a little too much in the pockets right now. Yeah, from what I saw the last time I was looking at it, by the way, the last time I was looking at it, I saw that it was a little bit pricey, far too pricey. S2400 by Isolate Instruments. Yeah, $1,500 for what it does is not necessarily worth it. And he raised the price. Would I like to have this? Yeah, absolutely. And then it was kind of weird too. Like, dude, Alex Ball. And Alex Ball's very talented. He's a very talented content creator, but come on, dog. Like, the community that uses the SP2400 or SP1200 is mainly hip hop. I didn't get that. I know that their beta test. They had a lot of beta testers that were, old school hip hop heads that were using the SP1200. I didn't understand Illmind being a beta tester. I was just like, dude, this man is a pure software guy. Other than him stuffing sounds into it. All right, so here's the beta testers, the people that Questlove, I mean, that makes sense. Kitty Dope, that makes sense. Ski Beats, that makes sense. EA Ski, yes. Jazzy Jeff, that makes sense. Just Blaze makes sense. And Jamie Liddell, I don't know who he is. Sorry, but could be somebody. But Todd Terry, that makes sense. Dennis Ferrier, that makes sense. Young Guru makes sense. Steve Mack makes sense. Fred Reck makes sense. Easy Mo B, that's a no-brainer. Chaz, yes. DJ Battlecat, absolutely. Rory Dow, don't know. Sunshine Jones, Ken Flux, yes, absolutely. Alex Ball, question mark, but has the talent. He's very talented. So, that makes sense. Lisa Vasquez, I don't know. Ain't nothing. I can click on her and I guess figure it out. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm going to get slapped. Let me get out. Oh, yeah, I know, Lisa. Okay. Okay, moving forward here. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It'd just be hard. Price promotion will end September 30th, 2022. Well, I guess so. So I guess he has it in stock. Goddamn chat. You and y'all some shit. All right, man, it's 2 hours, guys. Usually I do 2 tracks, man. I just want to kick it with you peoples, cause you know the beat thing and Rock Wilder. I knew he was gonna go there. God bless y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night.